This is Reel to Reel going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome into the summer edition of Reel to Reel, presented by Lubbock ISD TV. I'm Emma Feist, now a senior from Talkington. On this edition of the show, we take a tour around our district and reflect back on some great stories that we did this year on our campuses. And we're going to start the show by the Lubbock ISD feeder patterns. And today we're going to showcase the Estacado feeder pattern and take a look at Estacado. And going first, we rush over to the home of the superstars, the Harwell Superstars.
Bienvenidos al Harwell. Aquí los maestras hablan inglés y español.
We live in such a global society. Learning two languages is so beneficial, not only cognitively, but also socially. We have a huge ballet folklorico dance group, and it's grown, I want to say, probably about 65 kids, and this is including 2nd through 5th grade. Do not forget where you come from, but also remember why you're here and what you can do. You know, learning two languages, learning two cultures, learning and being able to read in both languages.
Este ayuda a los estudiantes que tienen bien vida y un bien futuro.
I love how they did that story in Spanish. Great twist by Caesar and Micah. Now let's go over to 50th Street. There's been a long tradition of excellence at the home of the Longhorns. Let's take a look at Hodges Elementary.
What do you like most about Hodges?
The teachers. Yeah, the teachers.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Coleman. Miss Figgy. No comment.
No comment on your favorite teacher?
All of them.
Hodges is just a great campus. We've got great kids, we've got great partnerships. The teachers and the principals and everyone would just work well and collaborate together. We all listen and we're all team players.
Told them to leave the bean bags out and these chairs so that I'm going to allow you to sit wherever you would like.
Hodges is an avid campus where we promote academic readiness and college prep for students from K through 5th grade so they learn the skills and strategies to be successful, note-taking to help them transition from that elementary to middle school age and into college. Go Longhorns!
Love that story by Micah and Hunter. Hodges is truly a great school. And keeping it with our Estacado feeder pattern, Alderson Elementary is committed to creating a school that knows no limits to academic success and individual talents of each student. Our own Sam Kunkel and Julia Scanali have them more.
At Alderson Elementary, every student, without exception and without excuse, will be proficient or advanced in reading, writing, and math.
You have expectations that you have for them to get ready for kindergarten. That's one thing. That's what you see back here, one pledge, one goal, and my kid will say our large goal is to get ready for kindergarten. And those expectations are learning how to sit and not fidget. You know, sitting, even if they're not sitting crisscross applesauce, but sitting where they're attentive and my children say focus in the frontal lobe, because they need to know that at school you have to be in your frontal lobe to be able to learn things. So teaching them how to use their words, because they don't know how to tell somebody, stop, I don't like that when you're doing something. So we're teaching them how to use their words. We're teaching them how to express their wants and needs.
A Maverick spirit is leading the way. From Lubbock ISD TV, I'm Dominic Martinez.
Great work by our team. You know, we really have a lot of great campuses. And you can catch all of the episodes of our Feeder Pan episodes on LubbockISDTV.com or here on our station all summer long. And still to come on this edition of Reel to Reel, the Estacado feeder pattern. We showcase some great stories from Talkington School for young women leaders, as the Lady Warriors have a lot of great things happening there. But first, we aren't done showing off our Estacado feeder schools. You won't want to miss those feature stories coming up next.
Last year, our second-year students taught our teachers about social media. So this year, we decided to revisit.
And you just snapped. You know, you can start a streak by doing that.
A streak?
It's where you continuously snap someone every day.
Can I set a streak of my dog? My dog is much cuter than this dog.
Am I live? Like Facebook Live?
What's the story?
Hey, I moved over to TikTok.
At least you know how to say it.
Look like there's progress being made.
Get rolling, Caesar. Come on, Caesar, you can't keep up? Okay, Caesar, I promise that was the last time.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Let's get on the road and tell some stories.
Catch all the on-the-road stories running every day on Lubbock ISD TV.
Hey Sam, come check this out.
Yeah, what's up, Julius? What's going on?
It's our new theme song for Real to Real.
Dude, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Let's.
get it, Sam.
Oh, dude.
Get it, Sam.
Oh.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yo, what's going
Yo,
on here?
we're listening to our new theme song for Real to Real,
Bro,
bro.
can I join?
Yeah, come on, get in, bro.
Come on, come on. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Going live every week is physically and emotionally exhausting. And the last thing we want is going to talk to the media. But we're professionals, and we're willing to do our job.
You know, Jared takes everyone's lines, every show. And it doesn't matter if it was me or the last guy that did the show, whatever his name was. But it's like that every show with Jared. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's the greatest job in the world. That's what I tell you guys. But when I go home, I just shut down, sit in my chair, and just think, why didn't I steal all of his lines?
And welcome back to Real to Real, the Estacado feeder pattern edition that will feature some Talkington stories. We're glad to see you back after that short commercial break. The Irvin Comets have had a phenomenal year. In fact, we featured them in many different stories this year. From National Principals Month to their kindergarten class learning about bears hibernating, we loved covering the Comets.
So we're doing Hibernation Day. Our focus letter this week has been letter B. And so we've been doing bears and bats, and we've been talking about hibernation. And so today we're doing a special teddy bear picnic / hibernation day. So I set up stations all day long where kids get to do kind of activities for hibernating things, like we're making bear caves for their little bears to sleep in. I think it's really important for kids to have hands-on learning, and whenever activities are fun and they're engaged with it, it sticks with them better. So they're going to talk about this for a long time, I guarantee it.
And now we head on over to the middle school ranks. The mission statement for Dunbar College Preparatory Academy is to provide equitable and highly reliable quality instruction for all students in order to make them college, career, and life ready. Caleb Galbraith and Xavier Guzman have more.
You know, they're like no other kids, and you know, just some of the situations they come from, you know, it's just a different type of kid, a different type of situation that you're not gonna find anywhere else, and that's what makes it special. I've been at a bunch of different schools in the past. I've worked at high schools, middle schools, in Lubbock ISD and other districts, and you know, Dunbar's just it's Dunbar. You know, you really get to come here and do, you know, like we're really doing like God's work here. We're really changing lives, and this is where you really can come and impact and really have that positive impact on kids' lives, like literally on a daily basis. For a lot of our kids, you know, this is their life. You know, this is the one big thing they look forward to, all the different things that the school provides, and we do so much here just to help grow the kid as a whole.
Great things happen at Dunbar, that's for sure. And of course, we move from Dunbar to Estacado. We visited the home of the Matadors multiple times this year, and we start with the first story we did on what makes Estacado a special place. Nevaeh Cairns and Angel Boyd had the story.
A special place to be because we consider ourselves family. If you talk to any of my staff members, colleagues, they'll tell you that when you walk into this building with students, it's a family, it's a feeling of community, and that we all get along and work well together.
Here at Estacado High School, they encourage their kids to be college ready and career ready with their early college program here at the home of the Matadors.
We have around 273 students, so about 31% of our student population here is early college high school. Our students have access to take 60 hours at no cost to them. So when they graduate from Estacado High School, they're also graduating with 60 college hours as well. One thing that we pride ourselves in is that we say that our students have to be successful on and off the field. And so if they're not doing their work in the classroom, then they are not going to be disciplined athletes as well.
Ms. Wilbanks has done a great job leading the Matadors, and we're excited to see her continue to lead Estacado next year. And sticking at Estacado, they offer many CTE courses, or career and technical education classes, that get students hands-on learning and great experiences. Myself, along with Carson Ward, has the story. Here at the home of the Matadors, students are given opportunities to explore many different hobbies. But what sets Estacado apart from other schools in our district is their unique CTE culinary class.
This class is important because being in the CTE gets you career readiness. We also have a program that this builds into FCCLA, which is Family, Career, Communities of Leadership of America. And they're able to compete in these fields, and they can get scholarship, learn to work in their community, learn where they come from, how to make their community better. So these classes are very important because it teaches them how to work with people, the different diversity and cultures that we have, and then it allows them to have a career path in college. It's bigger than just high school education. It's teaching them to be better people and be good citizens, you know, because they're the next leaders of the world. And so teaching them that at a young age is why I do what I do. I like to see them grow as people and be leaders in their school.
I loved getting to go to our campuses this year and learn the cool history and traditions of these schools. And speaking of campuses, we have more to come on this edition of Reel to Reel, as we finally head to Talkington and show off some stories that we did there. And we might even make a pit stop at McCool Academy, so stay with us. Reel to Reel, the Estacado Feeder Pattern Edition, with stops at Talkington and McCool. We'll be right back after this.
All right, Emma, your package is coming on in 3, 2, 1. Emma, what are you doing?
I can't do this.
We're in the middle of a show.
Hey, what's going on? Emma, are you okay?
Emma has a little bit of, oh, what's the word? I guess you can call it video fright.
All right, now everybody, we're gonna watch our action edit, and going first will be Emma.
There she goes.
Emma, where you at, Emma? Emma? All right, I've searched everywhere. She's gotta be in the studio. Emma, where you at? The shoes. It's gotta be Emma. Emma, you can't hide. Come on. You make awesome videos. Come on, you make awesome videos.
Please don't make me watch it, Mr. Ward.
I can't understand it. She has some of the best videos we've ever seen.
The following was pulled from the LISD TV archives.
It's our job to educate the first-year students on how to be journalists. It's kind of like our training camp.
In 3, 2, 1.
Read those scripts. Read those scripts. I see you back there. Read those scripts. Read those scripts. Get that blood flowing. Think scripts. Think scripts. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Type those stories. Type those stories. Check those sources. Check those sources.
Anything to do our jobs better, we're all for it.
Give me energy. Give me energy.
Yo, guess what day it is, huh? Come on, Sienna. Guess what day it is?
Tie Tuesday.
No. Come on, Lily. You gotta know what day it is.
Game day?
What?
How happy are Lubbock ISD fans every time we take a broadcast?
I'd say happier than Mr. Ward on game day.
Game day! Yeah!
Welcome back to Reel to Reel, the Estacado feeder pattern edition, featuring a few stories from Talkington and McCool Academy. The mission statement for Commander C. William McCool Academy says that they will develop lifelong learners to be innovative and excel at collaboration, compel critical thinking and communication. Jared Owens has the story.
Commander William C. McCool Academy is Lubbock ISD's newest magnet school with specialized programming integrating science and technology, interpreted through engineering and the arts, all based in mathematical elements.
What makes McCool stand out than other schools, first off, is that we are a project-based learning campus. We are a STEAM campus, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. We provide students with an opportunity to collaborate with each other, to grow and learn with each other. Additionally, we allow for our learners to grow within themselves and for them to just foster positive environments here at McCool.
As the only school in the Lubbock area with a focus on project-based learning, the curriculum at McCool Academy creates a student-driven learning environment that fosters inquiry, problem-solving, innovation, and a growth mindset for 21st century skills.
So our students that step onto the campus, they're also going to have to step up to the plate. Our teachers very intentionally teach them the soft skills that will get them ahead in life, such as critical thinking, interpersonal communication, perseverance, and setting healthy boundaries for themselves. This is a hard campus to stay on because they really have to step up to the plate and they have to take control of their learning from the beginning once they get on campus.
As everyone can tell, McCool Academy's main focus is setting students up for success in the future.
Those are the skills that most people don't learn in middle school or elementary or even high school. Sometimes students will go through the process of all 12 years of just kind of working by themselves. Maybe they have a partner here or there, but the real world, the world we live in now, the things we do now is all about collaboration. It's all about how people can work together. And so if we teach those hard skills now, it translates to the future much better.
Great work by Jared. And finally, let's head on over to the home of the Warriors. Yes, I'm talking about Talkington. This year, we debuted a new incubator program, and our own Xavier Guzman and Lily Tony show us this exciting new class at Talkington.
The incubator program is new in LISD. This is the first campus to have this curriculum, and it's kind of like a year-long Shark Tank. So students have to come up with a list of problems, and then they generate either a product or service as a solution, and they go through the business model process to create an actual business that they're going to pitch to investors. The BMC, or the Business Model Canvas, and it is what banks and the Small Business Development Committee, they use that in the real world to help businesses with startups. There's also a portion after the curriculum that helps them get an LLC and actually start selling their product. And I'm really appreciative of Amy Baker for bringing it to us because it allows girls that would typically shy away from the business industry this way of getting their foot in the door and deciding if that's a path they really want to take. It's one of the things that makes Talkington stand out. It's a great place.
Great work. I love seeing my school try new things. And for our final story of the newscast, there will be a lot of new things at Talkington next year, as our principal, Julie Wyatt, is retiring. And so here's a story that I put together just for her.
I think it has to do with the fact that you always feel supported.
You always feel like it's more than just your program is something that she is, that she's obligated to support. You feel like you're supported and she likes what you do.
She's so competitive and makes all of us competitive and wants LISD to see that we are the #1 magnet school in Texas.
She gives equality to everyone as far as the faculty is concerned, as far as impact is concerned, because she believes that all of us are important.
Julie did an amazing job of just making me feel welcome. You know, she just came down and talked to me and made sure everything I needed and wrote me a nice note and just made me feel really welcome, you know. And that's not normal. Like, most principals don't do that. And it really made me feel good and like a part of the family.
We just hit it off immediately, had a great conversation. I was so excited about coming here to work, and she's just been so welcoming.
I think the Reject Average Embrace Excellence is something that she holds everyone to, and it's something that will follow us as we strive to be the best and the best and the best every single year.
One thing she said to the teachers over the summer is that, you know, we're rated a 99 campus now, but the work still wasn't done. So she was always someone who was wanting to do better and be the absolute best we could be. She never wanted to just rest that we were good. She wanted us to be great.
In middle school, I wasn't really involved in anything, but Miss Wyatt still took the time to learn my name, learn who I was, even if I wasn't like a standout student. And then as I got older and got more involved in stuff, she took the time to stop me in the hallways and talk to me and make me feel like what I was doing for Talkington was important and that she really appreciated me as a student.
I will miss the atmosphere that she lends to, it makes me want to cry, that she lends to the school. She's created a home for all of us, and she's made us feel safe, and she's made us feel loved, and I think that's what I'm gonna miss the most, is just her warmth and kindness.
I would probably just thank her for all of the amazing opportunities that her and Talkington have provided for me over the years.
She's a big tech sports fan, and I'm a big tech sports fan, and so we would have conversations about, you know, whatever was going on with the football team or the basketball team. And I'm gonna miss having somebody to talk to about that. Like, that was fun. I enjoyed getting to connect with her over our shared love of tech sports.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for pushing me to be the teacher that I am today. Thank you for being a mentor and a friend. Your leadership is like none other.
Thank you for making this school feel so much like a home, and thank you for making everyone feel included.
Not only was she a great leader and was she great for the kids, she was always interested in what we had going on. She was interested in my wife and our pregnancy and all that stuff, and she genuinely cared and was kind. So just that friendship is going to definitely be missed.
Thank you for believing in me and giving me a chance here at Talkington. Best thing that ever happened to me, and I will miss your friendship and I will miss your leadership. You truly pushed me beyond the capacity that I thought I could be, and I appreciate that more than you know.
I just hope she has a really good time. I hope she has fun. She has worked very hard for us, and I think she deserves it all. So I know that she will be blessed, and I just hope she has a good time.
Ms. Wyatt has seen our mission further than what we thought we could see it. We have a mission statement, we have a student creed, but I think that she has taken us further and deeper than what we ever thought we could do.
You need to know that we're a supportive faculty, a supportive staff. We are like family. I've said that a couple of times. I think that's an important word. I would want somebody to hold their expectations for themselves high and for their students. And more importantly, I think it's important for us to be the role model that we're hoping that our students end up being in the future.
And sadly, that's going to do it for today's show. Make sure to tune in all summer long to see the Coronado, Lubbock High, and Monterey feeder pattern shows. And until next time, we hope you stay happy, healthy, and as always, creative and confident.
Dupree Elementary was constructed in 1927.
At 96 years old, it is the oldest school building in Lubbock ISD.
The school started in 1927 and was always an elementary school.
It was named after Marcy Matthias Dupree, one of Lubbock's earliest prominent educators.
I felt very honored to be the custodian, if you will, of a building that's historical, that was the oldest Lubbock ISD facility that was still a school.
Dupree was born on September 4th, 1866, near Winton, Ohio. After graduating from Ohio State University in 1886, he married Sally Bell Nasson and had 10 children together. In 1888, Dupree moved to Texas, where he would begin his journey in education. Over the next 26 years, he would make significant contributions in Shelbyville, Henderson, Troup, and Center, before moving to Lubbock and becoming the superintendent of schools in 1914. He also served on the West Texas Chamber of Commerce and was a key voice in the establishment of Texas Technological College, now known as Texas Tech University.
You know, we were talking through some of the social studies topics that we had for 5th grade, and one of them was the Dust Bowl, and we were talking about World War I and all these different things. This building was up for a lot of these things that we had talked through. So it was fascinating just to know that that many kids and that many families had been through there, had been affected by Dupree.
A lot of Lubbock people came through Dupree, were students here. You'll meet people all the time who were here as elementary students who may be in their 80s and 90s now, and they remember being the Dogies, not the Dolphins, and they always bring that up.
As we were getting ready to close things up, people came out of the woodwork, saying, oh, I went there in 70, I went there in 75, I went there at this time in 60s, and whatever it was. But it was just amazing to see the rich history of people who still live in the area who remember it as their elementary school.
M.M. Dupree passed away on February 24th, 1925. He left a lasting legacy on Lubbock and helped pave the way for education to thrive on the South Plains.
We're so grateful for Dr. Rollo, Superintendent Rollo, and her staff, and also the Board of Trustees, that they give us an opportunity to continue the work that we're doing here at Matthews Academy, to be transferred over to Dupree Academy High School, and the work will continue. And I think the community will be served, and I think they'll be pleased with what we have to offer in that new community that we're moving in.
I'm thankful that somebody else gets to come along and experience that, and that it's still going to be used, because it is such a special place in that neighborhood, and it just has a special feel. I think just years of people pouring into it and being inside of it and doing great things. I'm just really thankful and grateful that somebody else is going to get to move in there and experience that and make good use of it.
I'm grateful that this beautiful building isn't going to sit empty, and that it's still going to serve students in Lubbock ISD.
It's great to know that this building that's so steeped in rich history is going to continue being a positive force in the community.
As far as the programs that we have now, we'll continue with these programs over at Dupree Academy High School. I think it'll be more opportunity and access for all students in Lubbock Independent School District.
Dupree is just very special. It was special to me, it was special to my staff and my families and to this community, and I'm excited to come back, and we're sitting in a construction zone right now, but I'm very excited to come back in a few months and see the final product.
Of course, we all love fantasy football around here, but once a year there's a group of students that play fantasy Lubbock ISD TV.
You know what? I'm taking Galbraith for my first pick. That guy really has an on-air presence.
Oh man, Ethan. That might be the steal of the draft. He is good.
I had him as an up-and-coming star. More like a superstar.
Is there pressure? Oh yeah, tons of pressure.
There's my guy. Good luck on your show today. Well, there goes my chances of winning fantasy this year.